Hi guys, I'm here with Sharp for part 2 of our needle training. Okay, so where we got to yesterday was I was doing a little bit of flicking with his vein and incorporating my second hand a wee bit. He was quite good with that. And then for the intramuscular injections, we were getting to a pinch and then a little bit of finger pressure with the nail on the pinky. So we'll see where we're at now. I'm going to have a focus on the vein one today because we did quite a bit of the muscle one yesterday, just to give him some variety. So let's see where we're at. Right, so I've got him positioned here. I've got everything ready in my pocket. I've got my clicker and my first treat ready, even though he can already smell them, hey? Right, and to get the reward, I'm expecting him to be standing still, and then obviously once he's standing still he gets the click and the treat is the reward. Walk on. And whoa, good boy. So again, seeing where we're at with stroking under here, good boy. I would like his head relaxed, good. Relaxing, because he's very tense at the moment. He can smell the treats and everything. He knows what's coming. Good boy. I'm just going to show him I don't actually have a treat in my hand. No treats, just the torch. Right. Now he's relaxed. Good boy. Good boy. And start stroking the neck here. Get out. Good boy. Cool. Whoa. Good boy. Releasing the pressure when he stopped that moving backwards. Excuse me. Wait. Blocking the vein. Get out of my face. I want that head relaxed. Good boy. Head relaxed. I'm going to ask for head down. Good boy. So that was really nice. So let's try that again now. So got the next treat ready. Holding on. Whoa. Releasing when he stops. Good lad. Good boy. Coming back. Good boy. Good buddy. That was good. So he's not being as pushy about the treats now. He's waiting, I think, a bit more until he hears the click, which is what I want to see. Walk on. And whoa. Trying again. Get down. Good boy. I'll start just involving the clicker for a minute, so I'm only holding on to a few things. Once he relaxes. Good boy. That's exactly what I want. So now before I give the click and the reward, I'm actually holding on to the pressure a wee bit longer, just so he learns it's okay for that pressure to be maintained on his neck if he's still standing still. It doesn't get released immediately now, I'm holding on a wee bit longer. Right, so now I'm going to bring out the syringe like I said. Have you got an itch? And see how he feels about the syringe here. So it just looks sort of like a needle. I'll let him see it. See what he thinks. Good buddy. Okay, good boy. Good, so that was awesome. He held that a wee bit and he was good with pressure from the syringe point. Good man. Okay, now it's going to add a little bit of a sharper element to this with the toothpick. Actually, I might try the pen first. See how he is with that. So obviously the pen on is going to be a bit more of a point. But you're not trying to pierce the skin, you're just giving them the sensation of a poke. Try again. Whoa. Good boy. Good. That's fabulous. So I didn't actually introduce the pen just then, but he gave me a beautifully softened neck and he was quite calm, so I released there. Good boy. Once that vein starts to show. Good boy. Good lad. I'll introduce him. That was really good. That was really good. Good boy. Some scratches for that one. Good boy. Right. Again. Same thing. Get down and relaxed. Good boy. There we go. Finding the vein. Get down and relax. And instead of the pin. Good boy. Click and release. Fabulous effort. Right, so that's going really well. I'm going to introduce the syringe and toothpick here now. So let's see how he goes with the sharper point slightly. Obviously I'm not stabbing him, not piercing the skin or anything, but just giving him that little more pressure for a slightly longer time before he gets the release, depending on how this one goes for us. Right, let's get ready. Squeezing, head down, good lad. Okay. Trigger that sensation. Whoa. So he's being really tolerable of that, so that's awesome. Super proud. And obviously in a situation where the vet can be obviously approaching, you're probably going to be the one handling the horse, not the one giving the injection. So obviously that can be a completely different scenario. So if possible, it's a really good idea to have someone handle the horse while you administer the injection every now and then, so they can get used to having two people around them when the scenario is happening. Or you doing it in clothes that you wouldn't normally wear, so you seem a little different, or getting someone else who the horse might not know very well to even pretend to give them the injection too. Obviously it's not necessary to have this, but obviously the more experience your horse has with different things happening, the more confident it's going to be going into a situation. So I think that's really good for now, so I will give it one more go and then we'll work a wee bit on the muscle injections and leave it at that, because this has been a really good training session, and obviously I want to end on a positive note. Friend's going to help us with this one, as you can see. Right, so whoa. Good boy. That's perfect. That's where I'm going to end that one. Super, super happy. Super, super proud of you, buddy. Patting the area and seeing how he is with that. Good boy. Good. Get down. Good. Relax. Pinch the skin. Good boy. Sorry, hold it a little bit longer before I go from that release. Oh, silly sausage. Good boy. Superstar. Not be a silly sausage. There we go. He's going to itch himself, but he was really good, so he stopped for a minute. That's worthy of a treat. Right, let's try a little bit of pressure now. Right, so I'm just going to use my pinky now, giving me a little pressure on the point. Right. Naturally, I'm expecting this one to be worse because that's where he's most recently had injections, so that's where the most recent trauma, I guess you would say, or negative feeling is coming from, is the neck injections. Right, so let's give him a poke here, see how he is. Perfect. And that's where we're going to leave our training session today. Fabulous job, buddy. So that was a super positive session. It doesn't matter if you're only training for 10 minutes, as long as you're ending on a good note, that lesson that the horse has learnt is going to go for his lifetime, really. Even a short training session, especially with a younger horse, or a frightened one is going to be so much more beneficial for them. So that is where I'll leave off today with Shout, and I will probably update you a wee bit more as maybe a situation arises, or if I do some more training with him and he makes a few backward steps. It is totally normal for horses to take backward steps, and I want you to know that you're not alone if this is happening to you. So let me know what you thought about this video. Obviously we're never done, you can never stop working with young horses especially, so I will keep you posted on our journey. Hey? Bye guys!